Here we go, the parts are rolling in from Core 4x4. Oh man, and I'm a little too impatient. Oh, wait, maybe I'm just not strong enough either. Holy crap, these things are solid. Oh, there we go. Looks like they're pretty well packaged here. There we go. Oh man. This isn't all of it, but this is probably a good start, I'm assuming. This is where I'm too impatient to wait on the other ones to show up, probably just a little bit later today. Parts. The stickers that I full-blown actually requested them. There you go. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we've got some really good Core 4x4 parts here. We're putting top-of-the-line stuff on there. Just to let you know, I've only shot this about 15 times because he keeps coming and stealing my parts. I think he's gonna do all the building himself today. But anyways, these are the Core 4x4 Tier 4 control arms, Johnny joints, re-greasable, whole 9 yards. Went ahead and had them send it to me in charcoal color, so it is a little bit closer to matching the front bumper and the tire carrier in the back. But you can get them in, I think it's like 8 or 9 different colors. Possibly even, I believe you might be able to call them and request a specific color is what I've been told, but I didn't go that far. I just want to get the parts here and get them on. So anyways, front, upper, and lowers. Same for the rear, and I got the adjustable track bar for the rear as well. And see, look, yep. Do we need that today? Do we need that, buddy? But anyways, give me just a second as I have my little mechanic over here trying to help me out. Oh wait, here he goes, he's gonna come steal the parts. I'll put some bloopers at the end of trying to make this first section of video, trust me. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and move the Jeep over a little bit, have a little bit more room, rip the wheels and tires off, and start getting to work on this and show you how much better it looked. But I'll go ahead and show you the stock setup as soon as we have these tires off. All right, so Oreo's pulling in to help us today. Mr. Oreo's pulling in. He sold his full doors, bought half doors, didn't like his half doors, and now he's just Oreo. What is this? Are these the doors off of our 2016 Rubicon we had? Is that what these are? I mean, you still got bead locks. Hey, paint the ring on the bead locks white.
Yeah, that'll just make everything just flow perfect.
It will. We'll paint the control arms white too. Paint those little guys down there white. I'm thinking almost even maybe just do the control arms for now, and I'll worry about the lift whenever I have the whole thing.
Well, I mean, that's probably only going to take like an extra 30 minutes to do that.
Yeah. Those 40s aren't looking like 40s. Man, got some wear on them. But your fender's sitting at about 47 1/4. Can you remember that?
47 1/4.
Yes, because I'll forget.
I'll forget too.
All right, now that we got the wheels and tires off, I can go ahead and show you the setup that we're running right now, which we're gonna go ahead and add into here, putting on the 3.5-inch metal cloak lift, because right now I just got a cheap budget ready lift on here due to, I got those 40s for a killer deal, and I was just like, okay, I just gotta be able to fit them for right now. But other than that, we're all Steer Smart Yeti XD components for the steering. We are Trust and Gus with R-Tech's kit. Your stock components that we are getting rid of today. Then on to the back for the other components that we are getting rid of today. So the back should be pretty quick, easy, and harmless. The front will just take a little bit of extra time due to putting the lift in the front. And I hate to say it, but I will have that Cali lean or Carolina lean, whatever it is, because I'm still waiting on the rest to come back. But since we already got the front end dropped, we're gonna go ahead and put in the front ones, and then next weekend we will finish the back part. But it's only 1 inch difference, so it's not gonna look all that horrible. But we are actually finally putting on good quality components, and that's what really matters with this Jeep, finally doing everything the right way. Here you go. Here is the big difference in the stock Rubicon with the extension for the 2.5 lift versus the 3.5-inch lift shocks for the metal cloak. And for the next part, switching from the stock ones over to the 3.5-inch metal cloak. Supposedly metal cloak actually turns into about an inch bigger than what the lift is, so we will see here shortly. So here's the passenger upper control arm right here. This one isn't a big difference. It's whenever we get to all these other ones over here that you're gonna see the big difference. But I mean, look at that. That's only 14,000 miles. I mean, it's obviously still not in bad shape, but it's definitely not in great shape. But I'm also running 40s, and we actually wheel this thing. So, but, oh, I can't wait to see how much better this thing does. Here we go. Oh, wait, I forgot to add the stickers. Wait, well, just imagine this right now, right here. Just imagine it. Right, well, where are we gonna put it there? There. Not sure just yet, but I gotta clean all that off. But we have all the front ones on, the 3.5-inch metal cloak lift, sway bar link extensions, and now it's time to move on to the back while the little guy helps, or just stalks us and creeps. All right, here we go. We are ready for the back part of this. I'm sorry this video is taking so long. Y'all don't realize it because you're just watching the video, but this is about a week later after finishing up all of the stuff in the front because of this pandemic we're having. It's made it to where the back part of the lift kit has not come in yet, but Jeep Invasion is less than a week away, and so is a trip to WindRock, so we can really test out these parts. So I've got to at least go ahead and put some real good quality parts on here and get rid of this stock stuff and get this stuff set up. Oh wait, and we got that little guy to throw on back there as well. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get to it. But these are the parts, and next week we'll be going to WindRock to test all this stuff out, so also look forward to that video. So for the rear, I'm just taking off one at a time with my little helper over here. But anyways, so I've had a lot of people already asking me because they know I've been working on this setup for about a week now. And how am I measuring this out? I simply went to Metal Cloak and seen what they put their links on whenever you buy their aftermarket ones, since that's the actual lift I'm using. I'm using Core 4x4 control arms, but the lift is actually Metal Cloak for the springs and shocks and everything. So I went off of their guidance, and for instance, this lower rear, they put it 20 3/8 from center to center. Just a little quick update on installing these control arms, which it'd be with any control arms, to be perfectly honest. All right, so you see right here, and this is only on the passenger side, where the fuel tank is, because I'm running into this issue now. Driver's side's already done, but right here, the little catch nut here, so stick it on up there, right? Well, it's usually on the back side of this frame, there's a hole in there to where you can feel where it is and that the bolt is actually going into it. Well, on this side, we have a nice little trusty gas tank right there. So you will have to play around with it, trying to figure out how to get this on there if you don't want to drop the tank. Obviously, dropping the tank would make it really easy, but nobody wants to drop a fuel tank to try to do this. So I'd rather spend 5-10 minutes screwing around with it, trying to figure it out, than dropping the actual tank. But wanted to forewarn you, this part is probably the trickiest part. Everything else has been nice, smooth, and easy, but just wanted to warn you about it. Only one piece left to go, but before we put the tires on, go ahead and show off everything. And also for the rear, everything is torqued to 125, including the track bar whenever it goes on. And I can't remember if earlier in the video I went ahead and set it for the front. Everything except for the top control arm where it bolts in right there is also 125. If I'm going off the good memory, I think that one's only 75, where it's a lot smaller bolt. There you go, your stock one versus the new one. And luckily it's adjustable and re-greasable, or it came pre-greased, but ready to put this in there and have everything color matched as well. There we go, track bar is now in, looking good. And we picked these colors to match the tire carrier, and running all the way up here, chasing down my help that is now just riding a scooter or a razor. Look at him, this is my help. Oh. I don't give workers' comp. Yep, no workers' comp. Well, there we go. We are finally done with the Tier 4 setup from Core 4x4. And the front is with a metal cloak. The rear still has a little budget 2.5 in the rear, but thanks to the pandemic, we are waiting on that part to still come in. But anyways, it'll still kill it at WindRock, I do believe. And as you can tell, I took it down the street, brought it back. So still drives, so I guess I kind of know what I'm doing once again. But anyways, since it is raining out and my friends forgot to bring their Jeeps over here to where we usually flex on it, see what type of articulation that we've got and everything. Don't have it, so I'm just going to revert back to when we did the front and we went ahead and did it, and go ahead and show that here in just a second. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. You all have a great day. We got to do what all the cool kids do after you put on a bigger lift kit in your Tier 4 Core 4x4s over here. Man, that thing is massive. Oh yeah, I definitely think it's a good upgrade. Definitely a good upgrade. Would you expect that this Jeep is on a 4.5-inch lift in 37s? Man, I like it. Whoa. Here we go. I just want to show everyone the new parts that just came in for the 2020 gel on 40s over here. We're finally stepping it up a notch and putting on the top of the line parts like it needs to have. So I went ahead and bought the Core 4x4 control arm kit here. My little mechanic? My little mechanic want to help me? My little mechanic want to help me? No? Okay. All right, but their Tier 4 is their best one that they've got, where you've got the Johnny joints everywhere, re-greasable fittings and everything. Yep. Show them how tough it is. Show them how tough it is, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, show how good their powder coating is. Yeah. And as you can tell, everything comes pre-greased from them, even though they are re-greasable. Everything comes in there. Yep. Go ahead and bust it up. Yep. Go ahead. You got this. Yep. We're gonna do a lot worse to it when it's on the Jeep. It'll be all right. Go ahead. Yep. Now that we have all the tires off except for the back rear, I just want to be able to show you everything. So just the way this thing is set up right now, it's
new. Oh shit.
What?
Your neighbor got the new Explorer.
Yeah, he's had it for 6 months.
Daddy, that thing is sick. The ST2?
Yeah.
Damn, that thing's dope.
Yeah, that's the color I want too.
Really? That blue?
Yeah. All right, now that we got the wheel